Hey there YouTubers, and welcome to my new series. Technically, this is my first series of any kind, but that's neither here nor there. I would really like for you to consider this a place where you can come by any time to sit back and relax, while also being regaled with some interesting yet bizarre crime stories. I don't know about you, but that sure sounds like a good time to me. The goal is to hopefully have a few laughs, because after all, the world could use a lot more humor. Some of you are probably already getting bored. Damn those people that expect instant gratification. But before you go clicking that next video in your journey down the YouTube rabbit hole that we all get sucked into, I'm just asking that you give this video a chance. I've been thinking quite a bit about a name for this series and decided
I shall call it Crime Stories from the Fifth Dimension.
Thanks for sticking with me through that little intro. Please make sure to have your sense of humor in the on position, because there's no one here that's going to handle the complaints of the offended.
Please, don't be a snowflake.
It's showtime.
Some people are really blessed when it comes to having children. Some women are so fertile, all they have to do is look at the pregnant and their ovaries go into overdrive. Okay, I know it doesn't happen that way. I'm not saying that all these families conceive their brood naturally. And yes,
We're looking at you, Octomom.
say it with me. People are not meant to have litters. That statement sounds like it could be a pretty cool title for a play or a short film. What do you guys think? Feast your eyes on the image before you. And no, this is not a school photo. Well, you see this guy here in the middle of all these people? His name was Ziona. He was a man that wanted to go by his first name only. Don't ask me why. Well, he lived in rural India with, get this, 39 wives, 94 children, and depending on which article you've read, he either had 33 or 34 grandchildren. That's quite a feat for anyone. I bet I can envision the thoughts that he must have had as a younger man. He was most likely envious of people who were fortunate enough to have such large families, so he must have decided then that he was going to make a statement when it came to having his own. And that statement was...
Hold my beer, watch this.
And watch this they did. All I gotta say is, damn, that's a lot of kids. This man must have had patience of steel. Some say that one guy still holds that beard to this very day. For every family that's able to pump out their own baseball team, there are plenty more who struggle just to have one. And sometimes they don't even get one. And there's some people that'll go to extreme lengths when it comes to acquiring a child. Why do some people prosper when it comes to procreation while others don't? I don't really know that answer, but I'm sure we all can agree on this front. Life just isn't fair. I mean, it probably has a lot to do with several factors such as genetics, health, age, etc. But there isn't a failed procreator out there that hasn't uttered the words, "Life ain't fair." I mean, every day we see such disparaging differences in people all over the world when it comes to the haves and have-nots. This is nothing new. There's always going to be rich people living lavishly, and then there's always going to be poor people who can only dream of having a lifestyle like that. Unfortunately, that's the way it is in the world. It's always been that way, and it will probably always be that way. And that's really a topic for another day. I'm just trying to emphasize how unfair life can be. With all these childless people in the world that are wanting to change their circumstances, it can really mean only one thing. Babies. Lots and lots of babies. They've never been more in demand. Many understandably turn to adoption to become parents, but the process is long, and it can be really tough physically, emotionally, and not to mention financially. And even after going through all that, there's no guarantee that you'll end up with a child. The list is long when it comes to why some people should not be parents. Is there such a place where you could get a baby, say, quickly, avoiding all that exhausting paperwork, background checks, and waiting periods? This story comes out of Crockett, Texas. In January of 2022, one woman thought that she had discovered such a place. I mean, it really could have been a little slice of heaven for the nulliparous. Had it caught on, of course. Yeah, I don't think that's really a word you probably hear too often. It basically just means a woman who has not given birth to a child, and that could be for any reason. Personally, I had never heard that word before, so why did I use it in this video? I'm just trying to dazzle you fine folk with my use of fancy words.
Are you not entertained?
This woman was sure that she'd finally be able to legitimately wear one of those tacky best mom ever shirts by nightfall. Her plan wasn't foolproof though, and there was a definite element of danger. Even still, knowing the risks, she decided to go for it. But she wanted something that even this retail giant didn't stock. This woman, Rebecca Taylor, age 49, was accused of trying to purchase another woman's baby in one of Walmart's self-checkout lanes. Of all places, right?
Don't hold me to this, but I swear I heard
and she even had one of those barcode stickers ready to use for it.
The mother of the child said that this Rebecca Taylor approached her while she was in line with her 2 children waiting to check out, and she began to ask her how much she would sell her baby for.
Can I have your baby?
Apparently, Rebecca was enamored with the child's blonde hair and blue eyes. Wasn't there somebody else quite taken with those same exact traits? She went on to offer the mother $250,000 to buy her 1-year-old baby boy. Understandably, the mother tried to laugh off what she thought to be a joke. According to the mother, Rebecca said that she was the perfect fit and that she had been wanting to buy a baby now for a long time.
I'm not on the child protection register. Yeah.
The mother, already weirded out by the woman's offer, became unnerved when the woman and the female companion that she was with began to call her son by his name, and she had never given it to them. At that point, the mother was sick of being bothered by this lady weirdo and told Rebecca to leave her and her kids alone. Now, I'd like to say that the story ends here, but no, there's more for your entertainment pleasure. Not to be deterred, Rebecca waited outside for the mother to exit Walmart, and then she proceeded to follow her into the parking lot, offering even more money. If $250,000 isn't enough, I will give you $500,000 right now if you give me that baby. You definitely know there are some people out there that would have totally made that deal.
I'd make that deal.
I'm not saying that it's right, but you know what you know. Being followed into the parking lot, I would have been really worried that she was about to kidnap my child. Evidently, the mother was too, rushing to her car, where she locked her and her children inside. Even after securing the children, Rebecca reportedly stood behind her car yelling about wanting the child.
Give me the boy and I'll let you live, do you hear me?
That is until the mother drove away. If nothing else, she is persistent. As you can imagine, Mrs. Taylor's version of events is quite a bit different. Rebecca denied the mother's accusations, saying that she went into Walmart only to purchase doggy diapers for her dog, and somehow wound up getting arrested for trying to buy a woman's baby.
Did you actually try to buy a child?
No, I didn't.
I mean, this really could happen to anyone.
Classic mix-up.
Walmart's surveillance footage seemingly corroborated what the mother said happened. Rebecca was arrested and subsequently charged with the purchase or sale of a child, which, by the way, is a 3rd-degree felony. As of this time, this case has not made its way through the courts yet. I just want to remind everybody that Rebecca should be presumed innocent until it's been proven otherwise. Or is it the other way around? No, it's the first one. Who's to say? Maybe she did it, and then again, maybe she didn't. That's not for us to say. That is for the courts to decide. This whole story got me thinking, though. Can you imagine how crazy it would be if you could buy babies from like retail stores or online or through the TV? I know, the thought does seem pretty far out. But with the way the world is going, who the hell knows? This might be something that you could do in 10 years. Let's indulge that possibility for a moment, though. Companies wouldn't be able to get away with doing just regular old commercials. No, this would be a job for the infomercial. I could see the TV ads now.
From the makers of Sibling Swap and the TV series that brought you Top Orphan, we now present you with an exciting new line called Retail Baby.
Hi there, my name is Janet, and I'm excited to tell you all about Retail Baby. Maybe you've spent too many years focusing on that career of yours, and now you're too old to spawn another you. But you want to try your hand at parenthood anyway. Here at Retail Baby, we get that, and we have exactly what you're looking for. Just answer our quick questionnaire, and a specialist will match you with a compatible baby who's just waiting to be kashopted.
Kashopted? What the is that?
Instead of a traditional adoption, you're opting to pay cash to make your dreams of being a parent come true. There's no shame in your game. We can shop to the people that many agencies tend to weed out. Here, we don't like to judge a book by its cover. Just because you've pled the fifth doesn't mean your dreams of parenthood should be dismissed. We know that a record does not make you a bad person. Of course we are concerned for the welfare of our retail babies. That is why we require, aside from that huge wad of cash you're about to fork over, every person that shops must pinky promise along with a signature stating they will bring no harm to their chosen retail baby. We believe that a person's word still means something. Breaking the pinky promise will get you 50 years bad luck. It's like an invisible line that you just can't cross. That's why we're confident that our retail babies will be put into good hands. kids. There's no reason to fear criticism or deal with disapproving stares now that parent shaming is illegal. We are proud to announce that adopted parents have become a protected class. Any and all critics will be fined more than if they parked on a handicap spot without a placard, and that's twice over.
Those fines sure do take a bite.
Hola, this is just a quick little test to see who's made it this far into the video. If that's you, let me know who your favorite TV or movie baby is. This could be a cartoon baby or a real life baby. Now, let's get back to that hypothetical scenario that would be totally disastrous if it ever came true.
If someone hurts your feelings over this matter, even if it's your own mother, the offending person or persons are to be reported via social media right away. The seething Twitter mob will handle the rest. In real time, you'll have the pleasure of watching their livelihood and their dignity crumble bit by bit. Not sure you like the idea of being a parent full-time, but you still want to be called mom or dad at least some of the time? Then perhaps our rental option is for you. We have babies for all occasions. There's birthdays, bar mitzvahs, bachelor parties, gang disputes. Nothing settles a score faster than a diaper. Dinner parties, nuclear tests, and company office parties. Your cheapskate boss will be hard-pressed to deny that raise that you deserve with a baby in your hand. Are you still unsure about us? Let a few of our retail baby customers tell you about their experience.
I've been faking my pregnancy the entire 9 months just to keep my boyfriend, who had pretty much had it with me. When my supposed due date came, I would have been up creek without a paddle if retail baby hadn't bailed me out. I was able to choose a baby that looked just like my boyfriend. And bam, 2 days later, I was a mom. Now, my family's never been closer. And guess what? My boyfriend's now my fiancé. Thanks a lot, retail baby. Wait, this doesn't air in Connecticut, does it?
I had just got out of the joint after doing a dime. I was pushing 50 and my chances of meeting a woman to make a baby with was almost nil. You see, I'd been in a severe, what we like to call in prison, a peekaboo accident. It's a lot to explain and it's a very painful subject, but the short version is that my member became severed by the teeth of an overzealous cellmate named Wanda. The doctors tried to reattach it and only half of it took. The other half rotted away. It was really bad, but I'm healing. What woman's gonna want someone who's only working with half their equipment? And they're broke on top of that. So my dreams of fatherhood became pretty bleak. That's when I heard about Retail Baby. They looked beyond my limited prospects. All I had to do was pinky promise or something about not hurting a little humanoid, and 1 day later, I got me a son. Now I've got someone to help me bait the ladies in with. Because everyone has a right to be a dad, you know. I was eligible through the parent voucher program called Now I Want to Be a Dad, so it didn't cost me anything. So far, it's been pretty cool having one of them retail babies. Can't wait for tax return time. Thank you so much, Retail Baby.
No, thank you, Carol and Mike. Now let's talk about returns. Is your retail baby not getting you the attention you crave? Has the novelty worn off and you just want your me time back? What are you to do then? No worries. Returns have never been easier. All babies are 90 days same as cash, minus a small restocking fee. Warning, we will not be accepting returns of any reanimated babies. Remember Pet Cemetery? Need I say more? Baby Kashoption starts at $100,000 and goes up from there. You can browse our full retail baby catalog online at www.kashopted.com. We accept all major credit cards, PayPal, and cryptocurrency. Coming soon, Bitcoin and Cash App. Discount lines are currently in development. All babies are 100% USDA approved. We have over 100 convenient pickup locations, and shipping is in the not-too-distant future. Call us toll-free at 1-800-GET-A-KID. That's 1-800-GET-A-KID.
Missy's domain in no way advocates the sale and or purchase of any babies.
It's a crazy, crazy world that we live in. So let us pray that that never becomes a reality. That's the end of the video, and I hope you enjoyed it. If by chance that you did, please hit that like button and let me know in the comments section what your favorite part was. I want to thank you guys so very much for watching this video. It really means a lot to me. If you aren't already a subscriber, please hit that subscription button now so you don't miss out when I upload episode number 2 of
Crime Stories from the Fifth Dimension.
For this series, my plan is to put out at least one video a week. So please, please subscribe, or else the pale lady's gonna pay you a visit tonight. And I don't want that to happen. So to be safe, I think you should just hit that subby button now. Anyhow, I want to thank you all once again for watching. And remember, people, stay safe out there.